Good afternoon. It's a nice sunny day and a good day to make videos. Seeing as I'm not monetizing, like I said, I don't give a shit, so I'm going to make a load of videos when I feel like it, and I'll just put them up, and you can choose what you want to watch. If you get fed up on my face, don't watch it for a few days, but just don't unsubscribe, because I'm trying to get to 10,000 subs. Any way you can help would be great, so I can broadcast live from my iPhone. In the meantime, I'm going to try and get a laptop. Anyway, so a young man from Chicago, and I've got a few friends in the Chicago area, and I spoke to EJ last night on when I went live, and he asked me to give them a shout out, and they're called Bad Hombres. Now this young man called Patrick, he is going to Stanford, is it Stanford or Sanford? Stanford and Sons, you know that, maybe it's a racist university, a little in-joke there. And when I first came to Japan, I ended up getting really lucky and living in a very posh apartment, 400,000 yen a month it was. And his bitch fake wife was saying to me, you can only stay in the bedroom, because she was a bitch. Because she came in, she lived next door, but she was just using the washing machine and she was looking after the son from her poor sister. They thought they could have a real good upbringing. I'm not kidding. They just gave her the kid because she had a good chance. So because sometimes in Japan, a rich businessman, he needs to, it doesn't matter whether he's gay or not, he just might be fucking everybody, but he needs a wife for representation, to look the part. And so one day he just went into one of his customers' offices, saw this girl, do you want to be my wife? And like he was sending her like 500, there was no rent to pay, he was sending her 500,000 yen a month. That was just like spending money. Anyway, but so this Shacho, he was head of a massive company, about 6,000 people, and he would so sometimes I would get people staying with me in this nice apartment. And one day it was two guys from New York. One of them was called Jason, and I forget the other guy's name, but his dad, and he made a very famous coming of age film with like frat boys or something like that. I forget what something else. But you can check on this, because the next film, when I was there, he also made a film called V.I. Warshawski, and that was with Kathleen Turner. And because they asked me if I wanted to go, and I said no, because I'm working at the bar. And so his dad sent him 8 tickets for him and his for him and the friends that they made in Tokyo. And like I said, these are rich kids, you know what I mean? So they're coming to the bar, and I just says, well, and I said to Jason, his mate, I says, what was it like then? and it was a pile of crap, and no one wanted to talk about it. So, but anyway, I did check out. So 20 years later, since then, they'll be 25 years later now. So they will be both in their 40s. And I did check out that guy, and he has got I don't know if he's got a YouTube channel or a Facebook page, but I checked him out about a year ago, and like he's still looking well. But when so one night I took them into another place that I worked. It was an off-brow house in Shinjuku, and they brought with them this young girl, and these are like elite people, these are like elite students. And so I was given my opinion on things, and because my opinion at that time was very, very strong about certain things, this girl was fucking sure that they had set me up as an actor to wind her up, to trigger her. And I says, no, that's me. And she was like shocked, to say the least. But this girl, she's one of these fucking academic geeks where they have no, and Indians are like this, they have no respect for you unless you've got like a certain grade, like a master's or a PhD, and then at a certain university. So if you went to Oxford, you're not good enough because you should have got it from Cambridge. And it's the same all over. They wouldn't respect it if you went to a certain university. You had to go to this university to get respect. So this girl, even though her friends were staying with me in this really nice fucking apartment in Nagano, she had no respect for him because he left school at fucking 14, this guy. And he built up a massive, massive company. So we were guests of him, and he looked after us. He looked after us really good, this guy. And she had no respect for him because he didn't go to a fucking school, like a fucking university, or get a degree or a master's or anything like this. And people like that are what we call cunts. Anyway, abrupt end. Bye.